Braun. So here's the thing about Ryan Braun. He rakes at Citizens Bank Park. And I don't know about you. I feel like if the Phillies signed him, which by the way, it would be like strictly like corner outfield platoon with maybe Kutch this year and DH. I think they would not.
He would play some
There's no chance
first.
they would sign him. Yeah, that's true. I don't think there's any chance they would sign him if he couldn't, if there was no DH. But on the off chance they do, like, I mean, do you agree? He would.
Former MVP. Former MVP. Get it done. What? Why not?
No asterisks there, just
No.
former MVP.
We don't hand out asterisks in any circumstances. Just get it done. He is a cool player to watch, and he always has been. I know Phillies fans probably have a lot of thoughts about him, especially because he torches the Phillies every single time, it feels like. But I think they'd come around to Ryan Braun if the Phillies were to sign him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like it would have to be pretty cheap, but for them to be in on him. But I think he would. I mean, throwing him in that lineup would be valuable. Brett Gardner, who is like 36 and can still play center field, so he would really be an upgrade for the Phillies. I don't know how much he would cost. He could still hit a little bit too.
He's not leaving the Yankees. He is such a Yankee, and that's not like.
Yeah,
that's not right. A compliment. That's not a compliment either.
I do agree with that. It would be weird to see him leave the Yankees. However, if he were to leave the Yankees, maybe he wants to play for his former manager. So
that's true.
Something to keep in mind. Definitely, it would be an upgrade. However, fans feel about Brett Gardner in general, I feel like he's probably disliked just because, like you said, he's very Yankeean. But we'll see. And then one last guy, Colton Wong, who isn't like a star by any extent, but he's a really good defensive second baseman, and like he can hit a little bit of pop. The only
picked off to end a World Series game. People forget
that. The only scenario I see like the Phillies signing Wong is either they're out on Kingery, which I doubt it, or they're out on Hazley and they're going to move Kingery to center field. And
I think that's more likely. I don't think that's completely out of the question.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't be surprised. Could definitely happen. Out of all these guys, who do you think is most likely to sign with the Phillies?
I think it's Braun. I think it's got to be Braun, right? I mean, I don't know if they're gonna pay for what Morton would probably cost. I know he got his option declined, but he has to have some kind of market. I think Ryan Braun could be pretty cheap as like a part-time bat.
Yeah, I agree. I could see Braun or like one of Lester Happ just like on a really cheap deal. Thank you for watching this clip of the Phillies Nation podcast. You can subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts and always stay up to date on everything pertaining to the Phillies on PhilliesNation.com.